Hi Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising, welcome to your reading. We got quite a few cards for you already. Let's see what October looks like for you. Make sure to check your Sun, Moon and Rising signs, by the way. That way you get the complete picture of what's going on in this month for you. And check the astrology of the month as well, so you know which days are better for forward movement, which are better used for relaxation, so that you can flow with the energies that are already available to you. Okay, let's see. We have shift the way to new potential. That's excellent for a new month, isn't it? Then we have fierce serenity, which is my strength card. Then we have accept and receive, which is a very nice indication that there will be things flowing towards you. So you need to just remain open and allow yourself to receive the cues that are naturally available and take advantage of the opportunities that show up for you down the month. We have the distraction of shiny things. This is the devil energy, according to me. It's also card number 15, which corresponds with the devil energy. This is really good in a financial sense. So if you're looking to make investments, be careful to not get too risky, but as long as you're practicing some caution, this says that you will get good returns for your investments. Okay, then we have what's your honest truth? And we'll have bliss is worth creating from. Okay, so bliss itself is a high vibe energy, so that's what it is emphasizing. Where does your happiness lie? How can you enhance the level of happiness you feel in your everyday world? And what steps can be made, or what investments can be made to help realize your dreams into the tangible reality if it is not here already? It's also giving a very creative vibe. So you have a lot of passionate energy. There is go-getting attitude. You have creative inspirations that come towards you. That could be the accept and receive as well. And it is up to you to pick. If there are multiple options or ideas that you get, then it is going to be about making the choice and seeing which one calls to your heart the most, and not get caught up in the distractions of all the ideas that are available to you. Mars is in Gemini, and in Gemini it can get kind of, it wants to do this and that as well. It gets a bit scattered, the energy. It is your ruler, so that is definitely impacting you quite a lot. It is quite natural. Also for Scorpios, because Mars rules them, but for Aries specifically. And Aries is a cardinal sign, so it's action-oriented. It has that goal, and then it can fuel itself in that direction. It does not have any holds barred because it's very fierce in what it wants, like we see over here. But when it is in Gemini, that energy can be scattered. You want to channel it, but then you don't really know which way would be the best way to go. So you might end up spreading yourself too thin and getting distracted by the little details of this and that. Yeah, with a fierce serenity, there is that opposition, right? Fierce is something not at all serene, but in this case, it is talking about gentle power. It's about observing and then recognizing what really speaks to you so that you can channel yourself most productively. Okay, let's get some more cards. Especially since we're getting close to the eclipses, that's exactly what I was going to talk about now. We have an eclipse on October 25th. Yeah, it's a partial solar eclipse in Scorpio, and I'll be making zodiac videos as well to prepare you for it. But eclipses come with a lot of fateful changes, and these changes simply must be made because they align with the North and the South node, and those two nodes are about the past experience, what we take from the past, and where should we direct it to create most evolution and growth for the spirit. So yeah, destiny kind of intervenes, ideas and epiphanies come through. It's just a time of a lot of changes, and there's new potential always that comes with eclipses, even if not on that specific date, around that time. And the effect of it you can see for the next 6 months. It usually takes that much time to come into full realization, so it might be emphasizing that that's an important one for you. Okay, let's see some more. Aries, nobility and self-esteem. And we have devotion and dreams fulfilled. Yeah, there are some wishes coming true here. And I feel like with nobility and self-esteem, it is asking you to stay in your power. Okay? Don't spread yourself too thin, because that way you're saying yes to a lot of things and you're not practicing enough discernment. And that way, to the universe, it would come across as if you're not really sure what would truly fulfill you. So it is important to look at what your heart wants, because it looks like there will be many options for you in some regard. We'll get some tarot to get some more information. We have beauty and happiness. Okay, that's quite nice. All in all, it seems like a Seven of Cups situation, to be honest. Sort of like you have a lot of options that are appealing to you, but not all of them are going to be as you think. And you're having to decide without really trying all of the different options. So how do you choose? Okay, let's see. Now let's get some tarot for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of October. We have the Page of Pentacles. This could be taking a new course, internships, interviews, learning a new skill, delving into a new hobby, reading, things like that. And we have Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is a very fast-moving energy. Taken to an extreme, it can be quite impulsive and reckless. And because it's the fast moving of the swords, which is also that quick running mind and adept mental faculties, it is further emphasizing the Mars and Gemini that's going on in the sky. And by the way, it is going to stay for the coming 7 months, so that's a lot of time, and it will be going retrograde at the very end of October. That is going to have an impact on everyone ruled by Mars. So yeah, look out for a bit of a kind of spreading yourself thin or deciding impulsively. Make sure you get the necessary information before you make a decision. We have Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, putting in the work, really doing some hard work. This could also be exercising, going running, picking up a different hobby or an exercise. Different types of even diet plans or lifestyle changes could take place here, which makes you feel much healthier, more determined, more energetic, and also makes you very productive. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, but it is also action oriented. It's not still, right? He's doing one step at a time to ensure that he will reach the success or the aims that he has set out for. Okay, he wants to ensure it. He does not want to leave anything to chance or risk. He wants to work for it. He does not mind putting in the time, effort, and dedication. He will learn what he needs to learn. He will act when he needs to act, but he will get where he wants to get. Okay, so there is that very solid, steadfast determination that is coming through here. Knight of Pentacles can also be talking about hectic work, especially with the Knight of Swords. So in the workplace, there could be an overflow of projects and you might have to take care of a lot of different things. But diligence is really standing out here. Yeah, if you're looking for work, this is quite nice. This could be unexpected as well with the eclipses. Or it can be that you've been applying for a very long time, but it just has not shown up, and eclipses just bring about things that are due. Okay, like enough waiting around, enough doing this and that, enough of documentation or whatever nonsense. Let's just get to it, right? That's how the eclipse energy is, straight to the point and really quick. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled on that. Okay. Oh, we have the King of Pentacles, no joke. So we have the Page, Knight, and the King. So financially, materially, this looks absolutely divine. I always love to see the King of Pentacles because this also ensures that your clients that you get, they are going to be loyal, you're going to prove your worth, they're going to appreciate your value. All the Pentacles energy is also about your self-esteem and how stable you feel in your environment. It's like you want to do whatever needs to be done in order to feel more secure and stable in your life and to be able to provide the home and finances to any future generations as well. Now, King of Pentacles is also about loyalty and dedication. So you have a good chance of finding yourself around people who demonstrate that characteristic. Even here with the fierce serenity and the strength, there is definite loyalty. So you have some good people around you, and also the things, the blessings that come towards you are here to stay. Also with the Knight of Swords and all these pentacles, it could be you making your own opportunities. So yeah, whatever you're working towards, it has a very good chance of flourishing and also staying in for the long run. Nice, good luck. Okay, what else? With all the pentacles, you might also be talking to people about investing, and you might be new at this and you just don't want to trust someone from the get-go, so you're planning to do some reading yourself and then put your energy into someone else. Oh my god, we have eclipse coming up once more. So 25th October till 6 months from then is just going to start a whole new chapter for you, and it is going to be quite important in your professional and your financial sphere. In terms of your stability, self-worth, esteem, the knowledge you have, the material abundance you acquire. And it's interesting, we're seeing a progression as well, right? You're learning something and you have to exercise some patience here, but then you're so excited once you learn it, like, okay, I studied this chapter and now I can do this, this and this. So let's get to it. I want to apply it now. So there are two midpoints where there is a stretch where you're applying your energy and your knowledge, and at the end you find the results and it's abundant. So given we have all these pentacles energy, I really love the Devil card. I did say it's really good for finances, and lo and behold. Okay, we have protoplanetary disk, which is kind of the space in the cloud, which is unclear at first, but it then gives way to more creation. So here it might be an idea first, but it needs to be worked on to give it shape. Even the eclipses, it's just a massive amount of energy that needs to be channeled and given time to settle and to understand this energy and to flow with it as well, to make something material come out of it, right? So this is talking about that process. We already talked about it, so I'm not going to repeat. Let's see what else can we get for you. Aries, for Aries, how is this month of October? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. How many? 4? Wow, okay. Cool. Let's see. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. So you are being protected from negative forces beyond your control with the cobweb. That is excellent. And that is especially reassuring to hear around the eclipse time. This seems very positive and productive for you as well. It's like you know which way you want to focus and orient throughout this journey. We have table, hard work ahead. Well, yes, we did see that. And then we have broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business, affairs with your family. And we have rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So perhaps you have separated from someone, or you're disconnected from someone in the recent past, and it is talking about that being over, or it is discussing that you will be leaving a certain situation or a person. You already know what this is. This is not a shocking thing. So it could be leaving a job, or you're finishing studies and now you're parting ways with your college and now you have to go to work. But either way, this movement is creating a very positive change for the future. And with affairs with the family, it is making way for more financial and material wealth and just general well-being for your family and loved ones. You're in a much better place with the resources to provide support to people that you care about. Okay. Aries. To the month of October. 11th house, Aries and Mars. Okay, cool. So So there is a movement towards your big goals, towards your dreams and aspirations here. Friend circles, yeah, you're definitely attracting some very loyal friends. You might be making new friends. You could be making international friends even with the 11th house, or gaining international clients. 11th house is about the clients we've built overseas with, not necessarily overseas, but building clients for your independent business. I was going to say Emperor when I saw Aries because that's the equation there. But you're really becoming more bold and courageous in your pursuit once your mind is clear. It's very important to focus on a goal. Shift the way to new potential. What's the new potential? It's not just jump into the cloud, right? There is a vision. So what is the truthful vision? What do you want to lock your eyes on? What do you want to put in you that dedication and the energies that are available here for you? And there's quite a lot here. And 11th house ruling Aquarius, there can be quite a few radical changes as well. But it seems kind of aligned with the wishes that you have. Wow. It seems like, again, that hard work ahead that we see here with the Aries and Mars. Like, I don't care if we need to put in work. That's the vibe. I don't care what I need to do. I'm going to do that because this dream is worth it. I want to make this happen. There's such a renewed sense of determination. Okay, Aries, month of October. Are we seeing another Mars? I've not checked this one out before. Okay, and we have angel wings and we have a white heart. So there is that divine protection that we were getting earlier. White here is the symbol of purity and innocence here. And Mars again coming up. So Mars is super important. Of course, it is your ruler. And how it is performing throughout the month and what interactions it is making with the other planets throughout the month is going to have a direct impact on you. So once again, I would urge you to check the astrology video or at least the astrology calendar, because yeah, you can really know when it's a good time for your energy level and when it's a little bit low key and you should rest and take it easy, right? Okay, any last messages here for Aries? Okay, and I'll get you some guidance as well. We have Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, see, be steady, be steady. That's what I'm getting. We have T and we have D. Okay, so be steady here. Know what you're wanting for. Don't rush towards things, but move. Keep moving. Don't stop. Okay, but it's more about putting in concentrated effort than, you know, barging through doors at the moment. It's also about building a network. You're building a connection. Oh, nice. We have Uranus showing up next. That's interesting, because Uranus would be the ruler of the 11th house, and it is really playing a big role in the background. It is squaring with Saturn, and that is just activating an existing tension. It has begun in December 2021. But again, I talk more about that in the Astro video. I'm not gonna bore you with that over here. But 11th house really talks about building your network, relating to friends and then knowing friends' friends and so on and so forth. So you could be really courageous in expressing yourself and approaching people without being shy, and just kind of talking about your plans or your dreams and so on. It could be in a professional setting too, because that's also present here. 11th house would be sort of LinkedIn, for example. Okay, so let's get you your guidance. Guidance for Aries, the month of October. The magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. Yeah, that definitely is that new potential thing we're talking about. I'm sort of hearing you don't know what you're capable of. Okay, then we have Blue Jay. The time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. Yeah, see that control. You have to be very steady. You have to go at it one by one. Don't, it's not about rushing through something. It's not about finishing things quickly. Not at all. Especially when Mars is retrograding. And that being your ruler, you need to like concentrate your energy. It's like a laser. Okay, when a planet is retrograde, it does not function in the usual way that we know, but somehow the effect also gets stronger because it's repeating those specific degrees. So it repeats the lessons and makes sure that you're getting it. It puts double the emphasis because it's wobbling in one spot. So here it could be that it's let's say 6 months of internship, and then you have to give the presentation, you have to write the report. So it's rigorous work. There's a lot of work, but you do get that internship, or you do get that project, right? And that's what you have been wanting. This is something regarding to that. And also you might be underselling yourself. Perhaps you're like, no, I'm just a beginner, I'm not that great. We'll see where this goes. I hope it leads to something better. And yes, it will. It's just honing that and really practicing every single day, not backing down, because Knight of Pentacles is like a farmer. You get up every day with the sun and you do what needs to be done for the day. And then you stop at the adequate time so that you have energy left for the next day. It's not about rushing and finishing things off and then being tired so much that you can't do anything for a month. Right, so this is mastering those abilities, being very humble in your approach. That way you keep an open mind, and you learn more from the people around you. And that actually helps expand your network as well. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Aries. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope the reading resonated and helps you out. Let me know your thoughts. I hope to see you some other time. Take care. Bye.